Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you around the DWM config file. All you have to do is maybe if you are not using DWM, just go to your browser and go to the Suckless website and get the DWM. Okay, just you can download use the Git version or download the release version. In my case, I just use git clone https://git suckless.org dwm. Okay, I already did that, and let's go into that directory dwm. As you can see, we have a config.def file, config mk file, and all these files. So we're going to focus on this config.def file. First of all, let's check out of this because this is the master branch, as you can see here in my git status. As you can see, this is the master branch. Let's check out -p, and you can call this new branch whatever you want. Let's call it my DWM. As you can see, we are switching to this new branch. Okay, let's open the config.def. Let's start from the top. Okay, the first one is the border pixel, means this border here and this one. And snap pixels, you can change it or leave it as 32. Show bar means the bar is visible or not, like in this case. You can keep it to 1 to be visible, and 0 means it's hidden. Okay, I just hit Alt B to and top bars mean here top bar means the bar is on the top or the bar is on the bottom. Let me just change this to say I want the bar to be on the bottom, and this one is for the font. You can change your font here. Let me just do that. Terminus. In my case, I use Terminus font. Let's go to let's change the style to bold. We need to do equal. Okay, let's change the size 14. You can change this one. But if you use a D menu and you have a D menu config file, you don't need to use this one, but let's not change it. You can change the colors here for the DWM bar. You can change this. Okay. As you can see, this foreground and background and border color, we are selecting them from here. Color gray 3, this is gonna be used for the foreground, and color gray 4 is gonna be used for the foreground again. And normal color, you can change them. Here are your tags, because DWM uses tags, not desktops or workspaces. It's tags. Okay, you have numbers here, but this means you can change these numbers to anything you want. An icon or name. Let's say, for example, I want to use the first tag to the terminal and the second tag for the web. And you can name them whatever you want. You can, let's say, for example, I want just 5 tags. Okay. And let's go to this one, the rules. I don't use GIMP, So let's change that to chromium. Okay, this one is to specify where to open that program. For example, here I changed the GIMP to Chromium. I want this tag to be, I want this program to be opened in a specific tag. For example, let's do 1 and do, let's open it in the second tag. In this case, I'm using 1 because we are starting from 0. Don't mind these numbers because these numbers are just counting the tags you have. But we are starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. You have 8 until 8. Okay. So the first tag, the terminal tag is 0. The second tag, which is the web, is 1. Remember that. So I'm opening the browser, the Chromium, I'm opening it in the second tag. Okay. Is this program in floating? No. I choose 0. 1 is floating, 0 is not floating. Okay, let's open another one. Let's say open, for example, Tunar. I don't use this application, but I installed it to show you. Tunar. Okay, let's line this up. Okay, and open this one in 8. It's gonna open in the 9th tag because I don't have a 9 in here, so I'm gonna open it in, let's say 4. As you can see, I'm gonna type 3. Okay, is it floating? No. Okay, I'm keeping this to 0. Okay, let's say I want to open a terminal application. Okay, a terminal application, we need, of course, you need a terminal. I'm just using ST and do null, and in here we need to give it a title. As you can see, instance is null. Title, we need to give it a title. That means the application we want to open in ST. Okay, let's say Ranger, for example. Okay, Ranger is a file manager, terminal file manager. Let's not use Ranger, htop. Okay, you know this program is a system monitoring or something like that. Okay, let's say I want to open this this one in let's say I want to open it in second tag, or in this case the third tag. I'm just selecting 2. And is this one floating? No, it's not floating, so 0. And I have only one monitor, so you just -1. If you want to open this one in another monitor, you just change that number to 1. Or okay, this is for opening a terminal application in a specific tag. Okay, you just need to specify a tag in here from 0 to 8. Okay, here is you can specify how big is the master window. As you can see, if I open another terminal, you see this master window is bigger than this slave window. And as you can see, if I open other terminals, okay, I'm going to change it to 65. You have from 0.05 to 0.95. Okay, this one is how many masters how many clients in the master area. This is the master area. You can specify how many window do you want to have. and resizing and lock full screen, all that stuff. And here is your layout. I have I use only one layout, is tiling mode. You can have the floating mode or monocle. And here you specify the mode key you want to use. I'm used to using the Alt key. Okay, and in other keys, the Shift and Control, what they do. Okay, let's go down, and here you specify the key binding or programs to use in keyboard shortcuts. Here the first one is D menu. You hit Alt P, and here you specify the key binding for it is mode key and P to spawn the D menu CMD, as you can see here, this one. Okay, I'm going just to delete this because I don't want to use the colors and the font from up top. Okay, just delete everything. Keep just D menu -run and null. That's it. And the terminal is specifying ST. We need to add, first of all, we need to add htop in here, so we can use key binding to open htop in this specific tag. Okay, let's do constant char, and you can name it whatever you want. Htop CMD and equals to st, and we need to, because this is a terminal application -e, and we specify what terminal application we want to open. It's htop, and of course it's null. Okay, and we need to add a key binding for it. Let me just use this one and copy paste and change this one to a key binding I'm not using. Okay, let's change it to A. Okay, and change this one to htop. Okay, you don't need to use an external program for your key binding. You can specify them in here. You can use the mode shift key and control at the same time, plus a letter or a number, whatever, to specify anything you want. Okay, that's it for this. Here is your mouse, button 1, button 2, button 3. Okay, you can specify what to do with these. Okay, let's save and exit and build DWM. Okay, as you can see, I had only the config.def.h. Let's do make. Okay, while making. Okay, everything went well, so let's do sudo make clean install. Okay, everything went well, so let's restart DWM. Let me just close surf here. Okay, I'm just hitting Alt, Shift, and Q to restart DWM. As you can see, let me just get this one out of the way. Okay, as you can see, the bar is on the bottom, and we have only 5 tags starting from 0, 1, 2, 3. You can name them. These are just names, they are not but the real one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have 4 tags, or 5 anyway. Okay, let's, as you can see, we can switch from this one to this one. Let's try opening the htop, the terminal application. Let's first of all open tunar. Okay, let's use D menu, tunar. As you can see, I can hit enter and it's going to appear in the specific tag I specified. Okay, as you can just see, as you can see, this 4 here just got filled up. As you can see, this is tunar, and let's close it. Let's go to the first one, and let's open htop. As you can see, Alt A. As you can see, this 3 just filled up. As you can see, we opened htop in this tag, this specific tag. Okay, let's close this one. Let's do it again. Let's go to that tag and open htop. Let's go Alt A. Oh, I missed that. Okay, let's open tunar again. And it's opened in this tag. Okay, and let's open Chromium. Let's open it. It's going to open in this web. Okay, it's a bit slow because this is the first time. Okay, it's opened. So let's get rid of this. As you can see, I opened it in this specific tag. If I restart DWM, it's gonna stay on that tag. Let me restart DWM, Alt-Shift-Q, as you can see, but my recording is not gonna stay in there. Okay, it's gonna stay in this tag. Okay, let's open htop as well. As you can see, we have Chromium, htop. Let's restart DWM, Alt-Shift-Q. As you can see, htop stayed on that specific tag. Let me just get the recording out of my way. Let's just open that config.def file, and let me just list the content. As you can see, we have a config.h. You can make modifications to this config.h. Is similar to the config.def because we are generating that config.h from the config.def file. Okay, let's increase this border pixels. Let's make it 3, and save, make, and sudo make clean install. Okay, let's restart DWM, Alt-Shift-Q. As you can see, this border pixels just increased. This border between the windows, or the border of the windows. Let me get this recording out of the way. Okay, let's get this one to the first tag. Okay, let's try getting. Let's patch DWM. Make 2 patches or 3 patches. Let me just open suckless.org. Okay, let's go to DWM patches. I'm going to patch DWM with the border bar padding. Let's get this patch. Okay, let's get this one. Select everything, copy everything. We go to the DWM. Let's make a directory, mkdir, patches. vim patches and bar padding at def. Okay, let's paste, save and exit. Let me just go back. Let's select any other patch just to show you if patches breaks or something, if the patch breaks or how to fix that. Okay, let's get this. Let me search for pre-tag. Just do tag or full gaps. Okay, let's use this patch first. You want to get this one. Okay, let's select everything, copy everything, and we put that in patches, full gap. And we paste, save and exit. Okay, let's go down, search for another patch. For example, let's use this one, pre-tag. Pre-tag, what it does, it's when you resize windows like this. Let me just, if you resize this window, let's go to the first tag. If I open this one, as you can, if I resize this one, if I go to the second tag, it's gonna resize the other ones also, as you can see. But with that, with this patch, that behavior is disabled. Okay, let's get this one, this first one. Select everything and we copy everything. Let me just close this one and we put that in patches. Okay, we save and exit. If I list the content of the patches, I have 3 patches. Let's start with the first one. Okay, patch. Just type patch -p1 and lesser than sign, and patches the directory I stored the patch and the name of the patch. Let's say bar padding. Okay, and hit enter. As you can see, we have some success. And we have a failed one. Okay, is in this one failed to apply for the config.def.h, and we just, to fix that, we just open the config.def that reject and config.def.h. You open both files in your editor. I'm just using Vim. Open both of them. If you're using my init.vim, you should know that the tab is next buffer. Okay. If I hit tab, okay, I'm opening. So we need to add, because this file here is missing these 2 lines. Just select both of them and yank or copy them and go to this one and just paste them wherever. Let's paste them in here. Paste. Let's delete this line. We delete this plus sign. Okay. As you can see, this is vertical padding and side padding. It's 10 and 10. Let's change that to 8 and 8. Okay, let me just save and exit. Okay, let's delete that reject file, rm-def.reject, and okay, as you can see we have an original config.def. We need to delete that also. Okay, and going to delete this config.h. Okay, remove config.def.origin and config.h. Okay, and let's delete this dwm.c.origin. Yeah, we don't need it. dwm.c.origin. Okay, as you can see we have no other files in here except the ones we already did have. Okay, let's do make. Just type make. If everything went well, you're not gonna see any errors. And sudo make clean install. Okay, that's good. Now let's restart DWM. Let me just close this htop here. Let me see, the recording is still going. Okay, let's restart DWM. Alt Shift Q. As you can see here, the bar is having some padding. This is the side padding and the vertical padding. Okay. Okay, that patch works. Okay, let's do the other patch. Let's do the full gaps. Okay, patch as P1 and lesser than the sign, and where you start the patch full gaps and the name of the patch full gaps. Okay, let's apply it. As you can see, we have some success and one failed. Usually this is just because you cannot find the line, the number of the line, because as you can see, when you're applying patches, it adds more stuff, and the line numbers changed. Okay. Let's do that as we did before. Reject and config.def.h. Okay, and this one just the key bindings. So let's select them and yank. Go to the other one and go down. Let's put them right here. Okay. Delete. Let's delete this plus sign. Okay, let's save and exit. Okay, let's apply the other one also, which is pre-tag. Okay, we have some success. We have successfully applied this patch. Okay, that works. Okay, let's list the content, and we need to delete these config.origin and reject, and we delete this one too. Let's .origin and config.def.reject and dwm.c origin. Basically, this origin file is the original file you did have, and the reject is the stuff that could not be applied to that original file. Okay, let's delete them and do make, and we have an error. Okay, okay, we need to delete the config.h file. Okay, let's do make and sudo make because if you don't delete that config.h, the stuff you just patched wouldn't be in that file, so it would be in the config.def file, not in the config.h. So if you apply any patches, you need to delete that config.h and regenerate another one. As you can see here, we did delete that file list. We generated another one that is similar to this one. They are basically the same. So let's install DWM, make clean install. Okay, let's restart DWM, Alt-Shift-Q. As you can see, we have some gaps in here. Let me just increase those gaps. Let me send this window to that tag. Let's do vim config. Let's do the changes in the def file. Okay. As you can see here, we have gaps. It's 5. Let's do 10, for example. And okay, 10. Let me change this border to 4. Okay. And that's good. Let's save and exit. And remove the config.h file. And because we want to generate a new one, as you can see, let's do make and sudo make clean installer. Okay, let's restart DWM. As you can see, we have gaps in here, and the border window is 4 now. I changed it to be bigger just so you can see. Okay, let me send this one to you. As you can see here, we have some gaps between the windows, as you can see. Okay. Let's close this, close this, close this. Okay. This is it for this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you next time.